Steve Evans. This motorcycle is my 1973 Shovelhead Frankenstein. I guess the reason we call it that, is we originally got it from a junkyard 8 years ago and kind of was resurrected from that original state that it was in. It was pretty rough when we first got it. And then from there, I always wanted to build a chopper like in the 70s. So we rode it a bit as it was, and then in fact one of my favorite trips was we took it in its original condition to the chopper camp out up at Twin River. A rough trip. When you take these old bikes out, you got to make sure you got plenty of spark plugs in your pocket and tools in your bag, and because you're going to foul out going to different altitudes in these on these old bikes. We actually had to zip tie the brake pedal back on. All the bolts rattled out. And even in the condition she is, she still drips oil like they all do, all these old ones. But anyway, another reason why we call it Frankenstein is when we did the motor, Dano Simmons at South Main Custom in Kannapolis did the engine all over again, went completely through the engine, couldn't find any valves. So we got 3 valves on the east coast of North Carolina, and the 4th valve we got from upstate New York. So we pulling parts from here and there and everywhere. I always wanted the SugarBear front end, so as you see we got the SugarBear front end on it. When we went on SugarBear's website, it's pretty basic, pay half now and half when it's finished. When I called up, instead of talking to the front office, I talked to the man SugarBear himself. When he finished, 6-7 months later, he sends you a copy of the postal copy and says, pay the other half when they arrive. So UPS delivers. They give me a call. I'm 10 minutes away. Go pay the lady, and I get my forks delivered by UPS. So for the Paughco Frame, I think it was out of PA, if I'm not mistaken. Lowbrow tank, just pulling stuff from here and from everywhere, different places across the country, and put together our Frankenstein. So obviously we got this beautiful blue. Blue's my favorite color, so I had the painting done by Rusty Nash at Paints by Rusty. He's in South Carolina around Georgetown area, I believe, now. And I gave him an open book. I said, I just want it blue, you do your magic. Rusty really does great work. And the one thing I really like that Rusty did is this part on the tank looks like a diamond, and it has that diamond look. He did a lot of beautiful pinstriping. He really worked his magic on the bike. He took a lot of extra time to make sure all my fabricating was smooth. You really can't tell where something that's been welded on it at all, that he did it so smooth. After we got the painting back, or all the tins back, we started putting them back together. Randall Schaefer in Kannapolis helped me put it back together, and had several different things we came up with, putting up everything on, taking it all back off again, putting it on, taking it off again, and finally come to the day of assembly. Put her back together. As you see, we have an open primary down here with a high dollar Scorpion clutch in it. And the reason we kept it cut like that, we just didn't want to use the back piece, we wanted to use everything. And so we have our starter here is why we mainly kept that on there. Other than that, again, Dano Simmons did the engine, Rusty did the painting, Randall helped me put it together, and we come up with this wonderful work of art.